Hey guys, Jib here, and welcome back to another Modern Warfare video. And today we're going to be talking about some news that Activision came out and talked about. But before we get into that, I've been noticing a lot more comments recently asking, why did I stop streaming? The reality is, I still stream almost daily. I'm over on Twitch at twitch.tv/jhub. Link is down in the description. It just punishes YouTube channel, so I had to switch over to Twitch. So if you're wondering where I'm at, that's where I have been. But today we are going to be talking about Activision and the statement they made about Modern Warfare. And apparently, according to Activision, Modern Warfare is one of the most popular games in Call of Duty on this generation of console, and that it is the most played Call of Duty game in this console generation, you know, beating BlackOps 3, World War II, Ghost, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered, and Black Ops 4. And honestly, when it comes to this statement, I just don't believe that to be true. They claim that it has surpassed 1 billion in worldwide sell-through the end of November 2019, and is the best-selling premium game of 2019, and that it had over 500 million hours played and over 300 million multiplayer matches played thus far. And they said that 500 million hours played was in 50 days. But this doesn't make sense, right? Black Ops 3 I thought was the second best selling COD of all time, right behind Modern Warfare 3, and not by, you know, a massive amount of units. Supposedly it was only behind by like 2-3 million units last time I checked. But they're trying to claim that this Modern Warfare game is the best game on this generation of consoles Call of Duty wise. This doesn't make sense because we have surveys going out asking what would it take to bring people back. We're having empty lobbies occurring. We're having lobbies where people are posting screenshots of their ping being 200 plus. These things typically don't come into play unless their matchmaking system is really that bad. I posted a screenshot the other day on Twitter of a ground war lobby that had 29 people in it out of 64. It was a 17 versus 12. Did that lobby happen to fill up throughout its entire game time? Not a single person joined. We ended up winning because I was on the team with 17 and we nuked them in ground war. Yeah, that happened. And I'm encountering a lot of different matches in normal 6v6 and 10v10 where the lobbies aren't full. There's a lot of 4v4s, 6v3s, you know, 6v2s. And like some people will quit out at the beginning of the game, and okay, I understand that. But then nobody will be put in. Typically you will see people get put into the lobby and then back out when they realize, oh hey, they're getting dumped on and there's streaks everywhere. But I'm seeing nobody getting put into matches, and if you watch me on Twitch, you will see this as well. It's happening a lot. Is this because of the matchmaking? Maybe. Because if this game is as popular as they're claiming it to be, we should have people getting put in the lobbies ASAP. And I did a little bit of math earlier, and I want you to follow this along. And I know it's a bit of a stretch, and we're talking about this, it's in theory, and it's across the 3 platforms. But 500 million hours played in 50 days is 10 million hours played per day. That's 516,666 hours played per 1 day hour. Now let's say that each player, unique player, plays for exactly 1 hour. That means across all platforms there would have to be 416,000 people playing, which means if you split the platforms evenly, which they're not, PlayStation probably takes up 60%, Xbox probably takes up 30%, and then the rest, the other 10% is on PC. And that's only because I'm taking PlayStation has outsold Xbox 2.52 to 1. So that ratio should be there. That means we should have, you know, at least 200,000+ people on PlayStation, a little bit over 100,000 on Xbox, and the rest on PC. But if you sit here and think about it, I remember during Black Ops 1 days, where just before Modern Warfare 3 dropped, we could see 750,000 people online on one platform. And I know they stated of this console generation. Does that mean that this generation Call of Duty has fallen off a cliff player-wise, concurrent? I know this doesn't make sense, but the way I'm talking about this is the amount of players that must be playing online non-stop to equal that amount. But in reality, probably what happened is within the first couple weeks, when the game, a lot of people were buying it, played a massive ton of it, and then it slowly waned off, and it's collaborative. Because that's not good numbers. That's Ghost level numbers. We made fun of Call of Duty Ghost so bad that they got rid of the player counter, the view player counter, that we could determine, okay, this is the most popular game mode. You know, there's 100,000 people in TDM, there's 50,000 people in Domination, things like that. We lost that because us as the Call of Duty community made fun of Ghost so bad it impacted Activision and stock prices. They removed it. Gone. And then we went to percentages of population, and then we have nothing. Poof, gone. Right? So I don't know if this is smart on Activision's case to come out and brag about this few people playing their game. You would think if this is the most popular Call of Duty on this generation of console, there should be like 500,000 on PlayStation and Xbox easy, right? With maybe, you know, PC's always on the low end for COD because it has never been properly supported. Let's say 20 to 50,000 on PC, right? There should be over 1 million concurrent people playing this game at any given time if it is that popular. And I know some people don't want to tie correlation between YouTube views, streams, to the player base and people being happy, but there is a small correlation. You know, in Black Ops 3, views were popping, you know, channels were blowing up left and right, streams were popular left and right throughout a good chunk of the game's lifespan. On YouTube, most of y'all who are here, y'all saw I blow up during Black Ops 3 pulling crazy numbers. And then when the bad CODs came out, everyone started dropping off fast. In World War II, the viewership and everything died fast. Well, people left the game in droves. Same for Infinite Warfare. Same for Modern Warfare Remastered. So we've seen it happen in a correlation of ways. And we're seeing it happen right now with Modern Warfare. I'm looking around at many different streams, many different YouTubers, and I'm watching it where it's slowly, consistently going down. Some of them, some platforms have hit massively. I'd be streaming on Twitch and I'd have people come in and say, hey, Black Ops 3 is beating Modern Warfare on YouTube live streams. Modern Warfare only has 600 people watching. Black Ops 3's got a 1.3K. That shouldn't be happening. You would think across the board, if people love this game so much that when they're not playing it, they might be trying to watch it, that you would have okay-ish numbers, especially during prime time. But that's not the case, right? And you have COD partners who are getting paid to stream the game that I've tuned in on, who are talking shit on the game during their, I would assume, sponsored paid stream, right? Because they're putting hashtag ad, hashtag COD partner in their title. And they're talking shit on the game. If y'all tune into me, I'm not the happiest person about it. I've asked just random people in GameStop before, or I would ask, you know, coworkers, hey, what do you think about Modern Warfare? None of them have given me positive responses. And some of them don't care about YouTube. They're what you would be known as a casual, a super casual. And they're not happy. So it's kind of hard for me to sit back and believe that Activision's coming out here and saying this is the most popular Call of Duty on this generation of consoles, especially after seeing Black Ops 3. It's just not something I can believe. And this could be one of their PR stunts that they're trying to make it seem like the game is that much better than it really is. Because you wouldn't have surveys going out asking people what do they have to do to the game to get you to come back. That's either they're trying to truly set records to get every last soul in, or it's desperation to try to get players to come back. And maybe that was where most of those hours played came from, was right off the bat. And then everybody stopped playing because they're not having fun. And the surveys come out because they've seen the potential of what their game could be like. We've got Cranked added in here recently, which does move people around the map. Some people still exploit it in camp like douchebags, but there is more movement going on. And I think you get a quick draw in Cranked when you're in Cranked mode. You get some more speed. And I want to say that your reload might be affected too, but I can't put my finger on it. I'll have to do some more testing. But I believe Cranked is helping, you know, the people who want to play the game a little bit more faster. Drop zone supposedly coming, which would be for the casuals or people who want to grind camos because you'll be able to shoot down streaks, no issues. They're slowly changing the game. Like, we were supposed to get a new map every 2 weeks. We got Crash immediately upon season 1 starting, and then a week later they dumped the rest of them. Instead of, you know, being Crash 2 weeks, new map, 2 weeks, new map, season ends, right? Instead, we got all of it right there, boom, at once. So the indicators we're seeing right now, it doesn't indicate that this is the most popular COD on this generation of console. So I could be wrong, but there's just so many variables that point to otherwise. And you know, Activision and the devs are not above lying. They've been caught time and time again. Hell, I think it just came out that apparently in 2018 Activision Blizzard paid $0 in taxes, and they took $228 million from taxpayers. Right? That article is coming out. So they're not above lying, because in the end it is all about profits and making shareholders and stockholders happy. And one thing you can do is, if your game is doing really crappy, make it seem like it's doing good, you know? Especially around the holiday season, because now is when you need to get most of your players on board so that you can start farming them for microtransactions. But time will tell. It definitely will, because if they start overhauling the game, we know that the player count is low and they're trying to get people back. They were holding the course, but now they're adding in stuff that's changing, so we'll see. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you feel like what Activision's saying is horse crap? Do you believe them? Do you not care? Let me know. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. Remember to follow me on Twitch if you want to watch my streams. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.